Hello there and welcome to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stuart.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
And we're here for episode 4 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. I even bought a t-shirt because I'm loving this show so much. Doesn't happen very often anymore, but I bought a couple of t-shirts. So last episode, it's Tale of Two Halves. We had some sneaking around with Leia, trying to get to the shuttle, try and get her back home, finding out some really cool stuff about there's this path that people are smuggling people through.
Underground to get people out.
Including
Quinlan Voss,
which I watched the Clone Wars episode with him in today because I totally forgot about him.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Apparently he's going to be in live action at some point.
That'd be awesome.
There's rumoured.
I mean, it makes sense if you're going to hint at him, why not? So there was some really cool sort of scenes with Obi-Wan Kenobi, or Ben, as we call him now, helping with Leia and like trying to learn with Leia. And Leia would be like, "Hey, teach me to shoot, that'd be great," and all this kind of stuff. Getting through a gate that lots of people on the internet have taken the piss out of. They just walked around it, but they did chop a stormtrooper in half, so I'm quite happy.
I saw that meme of like Disney Plus. Oh, we can't show violence in our shows, and that also Disney.
Cutting something off. And then the end, we had Vader showing up.
Yeah.
Because he was after Kenobi, and it was. It wasn't the rematch of the century as.
But it wasn't.
Kathleen Kennedy quoted.
It was supposed to be. It was.
No,
he's an old broken man who's not been training for years, and Vader's
more powerful than ever.
Peak, but he's been doing that a long time.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
But the cinematography and just the shots of it, so good. I've watched it like so many times.
Ewan McGregor sold it.
The camera work and from him. This is what I like about that scene. Because I know a lot of people. There's things that I like about it, things that don't like about it. But it's like from his perspective, and you feel him. Yeah. Just like I can't do this. I'm running.
I thought he was dead.
Well, it's kind of. I kind of saw it as he was running, but also he was trying to get Vader away from Leia, right?
Yeah, luring him away.
So he was like, I'll lure him away. So although he looked like he was running away scared, it was more about going, right, Vader's there, I'm going to run over here. So he's even further, so Leia can go the other way.
Oh, it still makes.
And then the points where he actually like it's just him in the shadows. You just hear the red lightsaber go, and just the framing of it, and you and Owen just turn around, lighting that blue lightsaber, just the blue all over him. I was like, that's so.
Still makes no sense to me why when the woman blew up the fire in front of him, he just didn't go. No, because he just literally just did that. But
I think obviously Vader's wants because he burnt him obviously, and then he's like, right, stop that. I'm taking you back, and I'm going to.
I think he was toying with him a little bit.
Well, he said, your pain's only just begun, right? So I'm going to torture you for forever. So he was just toying with him a lot, and just the whole say because Obi-Wan Kenobi is literally not fought in 10 years, hasn't used the Force, hasn't probably even exercised. He's like really thin. He's not. So it's never going to be like an even fight. But I mean, I'm kind of hoping. I don't know. I'm really curious to see how this episode goes about what Obi-Wan's reaction is to it. Whether he's just like, I need to get the fuck out of here.
Well, I think
didn't he kneel at the end and he was trying to talk to Qui-Gon again, wasn't he?
Yeah. I don't know whether he's like, I need to get the fuck out of here, or I need to stop this person. I need to stop Anakin and try and stop him, or try and help him.
So I'm wondering if most of this episode will be him passing in and out of pain, but he's also going to be meditating with that.
I kind of hope this is the moment where Qui-Gon shows up and he's like, you can still save him, kind of thing. I mean, Qui-Gon's still at the point where he's like,
be the turning point
Anakin needs to be saved. You need to do it. He'll try, and because at that moment in the Return of the Jedi when he's like, Obi-Wan once thought how you did that I could be saved and I can't. That didn't happen in the last episode. He didn't try to save him, so I kind of want that saving thing to happen, and it doesn't work. I don't know. He needs to get more to the point where you see him in Rebels at the fire where Darth Maul finds him, and in like A New Hope where he's this more confident person. At the moment, he's just broken. And although Ewan McGregor's selling it, and I love it. I don't like seeing him Obi-Wan Kenobi like that, but I get why he has to go for his journey. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just really curious, and we should just jump into it and find out what happens. So if we jump into this episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi, something everyone's been supporting the channel and subscribing over the past week. We did the last episode shut up in views, which was amazing, so thank you for that. If you're watching this right now and you're not a subscriber, please click on that subscribe button. The only way we can make this channel grow is with your help, so please click on that subscribe button. And if you want to help us even more, we have a Patreon set up with full reaction, so you can go over there, sign up, you find the full reaction of this episode, as well as all the other episodes of this series, as well as all the other shows to react to. So let's jump into this episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi. You never do see his arm, right? So that doesn't make sense.
Stay with me. You're gonna be okay. Get the back to take right
Damn, Jesus.
Vader Vader.
Yeah,
Him, like, ooh,
same
supposed to
thing.
He's clenching his fist.
Healed. Your burns, your body, they just need time. You're
Where's
safe.
Leia?
Yeah.
Where's Leia?
I don't know, I actually took about there.
You can't keep me here. My father is Bail Organa. He's a senator. I am a princess of Alderaan.
Exactly.
Do you know what Nemesis means?
You have no rights here, princess.
He will come for me.
I'm counting on it.
Obi-Wan is dead. Nobody's coming.
Do you think Vader killed him?
She's just trying to
Scare
break her.
You shouldn't be here.
Oh, there's some proper Jedi robes going on.
Too many people are looking for you. You put us all in danger.
I need your help. I need your help to get her
Yeah,
back.
very Jedi robes he's wearing now.
I'm sorry.
She knows everything. Where we are. Broken, if she finds us, we need to prepare an evacuation.
You've no idea what the Empire is capable of.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
I had a wife once. I knew exactly what she was before we got married. Inquisitors found her anyway, so I know exactly what the Empire can do. Look, if you want my help, you got it.
You're going to need a lot of credits.
Hey! Old school.
It's in the Mustafar system.
That's Vader's system.
Is Vader there?
Our intel shows he's still on the ship.
So that's it. Fortress Inquisitorius.
The truth is, nobody knows what it looks like in there.
I don't see any shields.
That's because no one will be stupid enough to attack them.
We could take those speeders.
Suicide.
Aside.
She's the shit I got to in the Clone Wars.
Speeders are for hauling Stuart.
I won't leave her there. I'll go on my own.
You can barely stand. You're not getting in there. I'll go with him.
Oh, she's dead.
Is your cover still intact?
We'll find out soon enough. Get my ship fueled and ready.
I'd like to see him invade a thing of stormtroopers. Yeah, take down those stormtroopers would be pretty cool.
Well, he's practicing.
It's not nowhere near his full strength.
Your body's not the only thing that needs to heal, Ben. Past is a hard thing to forget.
Some things can't be forgotten.
You care about Leia. Then you're gonna have to try.
They intercepted a transmission. Bunch of talk of a secret network, a path. The safe house, like the one you were in, has been found in 2 systems.
Tore that out the wall.
I'm 10. I don't know fuck all.
She
How did he die?
He burned to death on Mapusa. If you tell me where the path is, you can go home to your family.
I don't know anything about a path.
Well, let's think a little bit harder, shall we?
Get right in the front door. It's bold.
Apparently, I mean, they're only stormtroopers, so they can't be that difficult.
You can't. Shit.
Terrified going in there.
Who the fuck are you?
Security check was in, yeah.
Identification. No admittance without clearance.
I have Officer Class C.
It's going to work. It's going to work.
Is there a problem?
Yeah.
This isn't your sector. I can't let you through.
And you are?
I am the lead security on this level.
Then I'm your commanding officer, and you will address me as Sir.
Yes, sir, of course, but...
Perhaps I should just inform the Grand Inquisitor of your insolence.
He's dead.
I'm here with classified intelligence. Do you know what classified means?
Like
Yes,
it.
sir, of course.
Oh, really? Is there a problem? Yeah, when materials run out.
He's took a bit of shit. I love that shot so much.
Imperial hot disking.
Alright, I'm inside the system.
Oh, the old underwater trick.
This reminds me of the Boo. Jar Jar shows up.
Watermarks everywhere.
Yeah.
He's been dribbling all over my floor.
This floor is wet. This floor is
Yeah. Right, it's in a fucking rainforest.
Drowned? Oh, Jesus!
Okay. You want to put it on?
It's called Jedi robes on now. I didn't want to put anything on.
He's a little short for this floor.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, she is going to actually try and go into the girl's head.
Maybe able to resist it. Yeah.
Sister contest.
You're strong.
The braver you seem, the more afraid you are.
I love it.
I learned that at a very young age.
Ah,
Oh, don't crush her. The saw out, cut my fingers off.
When I was younger, it was taken from me, like everything else.
What do you goodness, please? What are they keeping down there?
Of a Jedi.
Where is she?
Just keep heading north.
Reminds me of New Hope when he's sneaking around.
Is this in your station?
This is not my office.
my
Oh, jeez, God.
Come with me.
It's like C3PO.
Yeah. Shit, it's got windows.
Donk.
Well, it was being beat up. I was like, no.
I didn't see that either.
They can't see shit out of those helmets. You know they can't see more than 5 foot in front of them.
Not bad. The episode's gonna be like 4 or 5 people stuck out there.
Did you say Ben? No, my name's not Ben.
Do that thing he did on Death Star. Yeah.
Over there. Let's go.
I had some company, but it's been taken care of.
She's badass. I hope she doesn't die.
I know what it's like being alone. Kenobi is gone. The people you're trying to protect.
Walk through that door and say, hello there. That's what I want him to do.
I can save you now, Leia.
It's you. Tell me where they are. We're all on the same
She doesn't
side.
actually know, does she?
These people.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you where they are. Just don't want anyone to get hurt.
I give you my word.
Don't trust you.
I'll have to tell my father first. He said we're all on the same side.
Nice try, princess.
I'll never tell you where they are.
It's time to make those tears real.
Jesus Christ.
I think I just found the secure sector.
It's got logos on it.
Opens the door into an Inquisitor.
Let's go! Help! Somebody help! What are you doing to me?
For a child. Jesus Christ.
Help! Somebody help! Please!
Did you hear her?
Oh shit. Miserable Jedi, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. They frozen. Or dead.
I've just found out what they're hiding down here. This place isn't a fortress. It's a tomb.
Fuck.
I should probably know who all these people are, and I don't.
Well, he probably does.
Genghis Khan.
This is your last chance, Leia.
Say something! I tell you!
Then your choice is me.
Holy shit. Look over the eyes. We find a dude from Tatooine.
Maybe that guy's wife.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
we got
fucking
younglings.
kid.
Fuck me.
Is he from the Order 66?
Tala.
I need a distraction.
Shoot the window out. Gone.
I mean, I've been a distraction.
Sorry, Leia, I really am.
Yeah, go for the fucking eyes, dude.
Keep it to yourself.
How did she get there so quick?
I was told it cannot wait.
Oh, no, okay, it wasn't it?
I'm sorry to intrude. I understand that you're leading the hunt for the network they call the Park.
Just speak.
I was stationed on Mapusa. They're on Florum. The network runs out of the Sertar sector. I found evidence before the escape.
Impressive. Unless, of course, you're lying.
Those two are dead.
Yeah.
Give me some blue. Yeah.
Yep. Just runs around the other side and turns it on again.
I can't see shit in this helmet! Yeah.
You're not dead.
I didn't tell them anything.
I know. I'm gonna get you home.
I think she might be dead though.
Yep.
Path would have people among us.
I will not have my integrity questioned. And admit you're a spy. Of course I am. I spent 2 years undercover. When Kenobi came, they panicked. I got inside.
You expect me to believe this?
Look, I couldn't tell any. He's on the floor.
Is that actually where he is? Just play it cool, just walk. Like, nothing, everything's doable. Ah, shit. Now she's dead.
I don't know if you're lying to me or for me. Take her to interrogation.
It's him.
Do you want just to kill her?
Yeah.
I mean, he kills everyone else.
Really? I'm pretty sure that's something about these uniforms years ago.
Yeah, it's more like a Kenobi.
Nice. Tried by fucking shot the droid. Fucking stormtroopers are useless.
Beautiful. Got it back. Get it back. Come on, he's gonna have a standoff with the Inquisitor. I don't want to have a fight with her. He's getting reflexes, right? Getting those reflexes.
When he blows the window out, this is just the Fallen Order. Again.
Oh,
Yes.
shit. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Close the doors.
Nice.
Open the blast doors. Open the blast doors.
Get her out of here.
When they open their door,
Yeah.
let it go.
Run for
Breathe her
it.
in and get out of there.
Oh, yeah, such a cool effect. shirt.
Oh, fuck.
Indiana Jones it!
Yeah. That's literally the last level of Fallen Order.
Yeah. We'll just be floating there.
Put this on.
Yeah. Oh, fuck me, that's dark.
Are we coming through though?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the worst disguise I've ever seen.
yeah. I mean, it's not the worst. There's worse. Uh-oh. He's gonna sneak out and no one's seeing him. Surely not.
He literally cannot see this shit! Oh my god.
Where's the ship gone?
Child and an old man. Was it worth it? Betraying everything you own.
This was never who I was.
That's why they can't shoot for shit.
Oh!
Oh,
Speeders!
speeders!
Just the proto-resistance turning up.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes, so.
Why is he running towards him? He's got a gun in him.
Not so uncivilized now, is it, Ben?
Yeah. He's really good at shooting, isn't he? Oh, not that little thing! Poor bastard, what did to you? Come on, get that. At least have a little fight with her. Can't run for shit.
Oh, good cover.
The guy you told me just go.
Leave her, come on.
Destroy them.
Uh-oh.
Right behind you.
Oh, it's a young kid! Oh, no. I didn't think they could go into space, those things.
Me, not happy, man.
You want war. What the feet would bring. No.
He's so smiling about it.
I put a tracker on the ship to the location of the network, and Kenobi will be ours.
Did she, or just making that up to spare her life?
It seems I have underestimated you.
The base was almost destroyed.
Kenobi is all that matters.
You're certain the tracker is with him.
It's with the girl.
Yes, fellow.
She's putting Lola.
Yeah, good point.
Where he goes, it will follow.
There you go. Shooting all
Okay, right, fine. That makes more sense. I was like, I swear they can off going to space. Oh, you know something's happening. You didn't pick him up.
Guess you're soldiers now, after all.
So I found your wife.
Interesting. If those Jedi's they were whatever they were in were actually well-known ones, they just made them up. Now, if he's taking it back to Alderaan, are they just going to follow them to Alderaan and have a fight at Alderaan?
She fully trusts him now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Down to
There's
the
the ruler.
ruler.
Yeah, no, he's got the little bug.
Evil
Lola.
Yeah.
I have been corrupted.
Exterminate.
Resistance is futile.
Oh. Okay.
Nothing at the end. Yeah.
No,
Oh, always. Oh man.
Tense episode.
yeah.
Cribbing the plot of Fallen Order quite a bit there, but
The old, the old get in and grab 'em routine. Oh man, that was good. That was really cool.
I wonder if, like, because this is set 10 years before New Hope. Like,
Nice.
Yeah,
like if the next time the Fortress Inquisitoria shows up anywhere, it's got shields. It's like, we're not doing that again, motherfucker. It's just
So he's got a shield, but no one would be stupid enough to go there.
The arrogance of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no.
Well, it's right. It's the moon. It's off the moon of
Mustafar.
Mustafar, where Vader is anyway. It's like, oh man. Yeah. So I watched the new Rockstars breakdown the last episode. You can see in that little room they had where the seats are. There's like loads of lightsabers, just the trophies.
That's what
You mean where he was choking her?
Yeah. Like where they.
Was it in that scene?
Yeah,
When she was interrogating the woman.
You see him wearing it outside.
Oh, well, these things here?
Yeah, they're all lightsabers.
Oh, okay.
See him and
Oh, yeah,
his
yeah.
youngling's helmet there as a.
Oh wow! And they couldn't got one encased in that.
You
amber
go back
downstairs
further
as
back
well.
when she's interrogating the other woman. You can see them closer behind her shoulder.
Oh, yeah, there.
Yeah, all the way around. Evenly spread out perfectly as trophies.
It's like you can't kill any more Jedi. This is why, because we just literally.
Yeah, we filled it up. There's no more space. We have to move them all a little bit to the left.
It's like, do some math, get a calculator out. I've got 36, 37. Divide that by the circumference of the room.
It don't work, can it?
You kill them in evens.
Yeah. Don't come in pairs or not at all. I mean, it's a cool bit. I played Fallen Order so long ago. I can remember bits of it, but obviously you don't have this room or the so you notice that all the TIE fighters like hanging above as well, which is really cool. Good way of them to sort of just drop and take off quite quickly.
Because they were in the wall in was it 7? Was it 7? Or 8? 7. They're like in the wall, aren't they?
Yeah, they come out. Yeah, they fly off. But yeah, nice to see sort of Obi-Wan getting
the hang of it
slowly
there,
back to his. I think his reflexes took over after a while, didn't they?
Yeah, because he started punching the bolts back at the other stormtroopers.
Yeah.
He also has like a drive because he's trying to get Leia out, so he has to.
Yeah, well, as you said, like you've got to forget the past and try and focus, kind of thing. I think he sort of started to get there slowly.
I mean, he held that water in for quite a while as well.
Yeah, that was a lot of freaking pressure coming.
You think about compared to that little thing that he's trying to move at the start on the ship.
Yeah. It's like you've got to use the force or I'm going to die. It's like one of those situations.
He's still like deflecting at the same time.
Yeah.
Just like, you can go see those guys floating in a minute, they just float up. Just like, Jesus.
Yeah, I know. He just does how, like, I know they always take the piss out of how bad stormtroopers are, but the fact they literally can't
really aren't
see
shit.
It's
like, you need to make
she
them
just
look
grabbed
better.
the helmet and pulled it down. He's like, "Oh no, I'm dead."
Didn't she like? It looked like she like kind of slapped it and twisted it.
Yeah,
He's like, I can't see anything.
Can't see anything.
Just because of the whole joke about how the clone trooper armor was superior, but it's more expensive.
Yeah.
So this is crapper and it's cheaper. He's like, the helmet's only come in one size. So it's just like, if you've got a small head, it just spins around.
You're right. It's like not even in line.
They're all clones of Stevie Wonder. That's why.
Jesus. But no.
Yeah, you have to buy your first paycheck. You have to buy your own phone to insert in the helmet to keep it on your head.
Customize it yourself.
Yeah.
One size fits all.
Yeah. Oh god. But yeah, that was quite. It's quite amusing.
I mean, them getting out in that trench coat was quite a bit silly.
Yeah. I mean, even if they put her like in front or like on his back or something,
Like a hunchback. Or
or
something.
or she's holding to like a big belly or something.
Especially after the alarm's gone off and you think that they've been
Matt
looking for
Damon?
anything out of the ordinary.
Is it Matt Damon snuck onto the Jimmy Kimmel show?
Yeah.
With Ben Affleck? Yeah. He's like inside. He's like hidden inside him or something like that. Something like that would have been. Yeah, maybe it was a bit rushed. But as you say, Stormtroopers can't see shit. So they're probably just like, God, that's a weird four-legged guy walking around past there.
So funny. But him like getting on, sneaking on, getting around the joint, it reminded me so much of New Hope.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I'd say a bit like Fallen Order when you're Cal trying to do the same thing.
You think about some of the stuff he pulled in Clone Wars as well. He's obviously got, it's all memory muscle too.
Oh yeah. So you watch the Clone Wars series, the amount of missions and things he had to come up with. I literally just watched the one today where Ventress and Grievous attack Kamino, and it's like the secret underwater attack kind of thing. And the whole time, everyone's like, "It's too easy." But something's alright. He works it all out and everything. It's just I don't know. It's so good. I kind of want. I want him to go against. Do you think he could take her? Yeah, I reckon he could take her. I want him to go against her.
Yeah, I think he will. Yeah.
Just because she wants like revenge, and he just hopefully maybe she'll shout out why she hates them so much because there's obviously this drive.
It's got me to do with the Order 66 in the temple at the start.
At the beginning, yeah, I know.
I wonder if she, like Anakin, was taken a bit later than usual because I think when she talked to Leia about how she used to have that droid, it sounds like something similar. So that's like reminds me of Obi-Wan's story about how he remembers his flashes of his brother.
Yeah, but they were saying like when he was taken, he was only 6 months old.
Yeah,
so
because they need to get you. Well,
it would have been an older brother.
You get him into the Order at that age. That's all they ever know, so they're loyal to it. But
yeah.
Like with Anakin, he's got other drives and emotions. So if she was a bit older, but they sort of picked her up as a really force-sensitive child as a prodigy, so I'll bring her in. She's got a conflicting emotion. Then, shortly after she's been taken away from her family and told to forget everything,
her new family
gets massacred.
Yeah,
and maybe the drive she's got for Obi-Wan seems to be more personal than just one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know whether it's she's after
if she didn't know Vader was Anakin, it would be. I would feel like it's because Anakin's master was Obi-Wan,
yeah,
and he came into the temple and killed everybody.
Yeah,
and that'd be why she hates him because
he
turned him into it.
Yeah.
So he hates Anakin as well, but she doesn't know where Anakin is.
But she does, yeah.
But she knows where Obi-Wan is, and she wants to kill him for it. But as she knows,
it makes sense.
It can't be that.
Yeah, I can't believe this is all just to get the Grand Inquisitor position. She's that power hungry. Because then what makes her then not want to just take over Vader and be like the Emperor's apprentice or something stupid?
And then you've got all the other Inquisitors, like the sixth brother, who's I want that position.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take you out if you get it.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't see what the end game is for her at the moment. I'm curious, and she's like very manipulative, and she's quite a cool character. But I mean, the show's not about her, so you can't really dive too much into it. But I am curious to see if they could.
They'll explain it.
Yeah, just maybe a flashback or something, right?
Yeah, when she's confronting him in the final duel, and then he'll kill her.
He'll ask, "Why the hell are you hunting me? What do you want?"
What is your problem? Yes, but good.
It's the trouble. It's like I was talking to my brother about this today. Like the first sort of Disney Plus shows we had, like The Mandalorian and WandaVision, were like 10 episodes long, and each episode was different lengths to tell the story. I feel like they're trying to. The last 6 or 7 shows have been like 6 episodes, too short.
Yeah,
needs more time to tell a story. Like this.
Yeah, especially like this one's only 30. Well, with the 5 minutes of credits at the beginning and at the end, and the
I mean,
previously on this
week's
probably
I edited down was around about 35 minutes.
This is probably be like 25, I think, once you've cut it out. So it's, I don't know. It's one of those shows as well where they said it's going to be a one-off, but now there's already, because it's so popular, they're already talking about doing a second season. It's just like you're going to go too deep. You're going to go too deep into the
another reason to pull Kenobi away from Tatooine, and like you. This is why I was thinking like this show really needed more episodes to dive into this story they want to tell.
Yeah.
So you can do it as a one and done, forget about it. You know.
Yeah, I agree. Unless you just have flashbacks. I mean, if Hayden and Kenobi and Ewan were up for it, just to like be like, well, we could do some like live action Clone Wars stories of them like just working together.
Yeah,
I'd like them, to be honest with you, skip Obi-Wan, let him stay on Tatooine at the end. Become the Ben from New Hope, but follow Vader's story.
Yeah, that'd be
get more of that because you don't really. I get told he's this.
I wouldn't mind even going back like 9 years to when he first is Vader.
Yeah,
because there's a whole comic book story. I haven't read it, but I've heard about it in like 2017.
Hunting down all those Jedi.
Yeah, but exactly what he does. He goes, he hunts down Jedi, and the story of him doing.
That's what I'd like to see. Because the thing is, you could do that for quite a few seasons.
Yeah, you could exactly. And you could have loads of cool like cameo Jedis pop up.
Yeah.
That he has to try and fight and try and they realise who he is and stuff.
That's what I like.
Yeah.
I prefer that over another Kenobi.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah,
I think that one you're talking about as well has the Emperor sort of saying that he doesn't want Vader around as much because he had Darth Vader. He's going to be his star pupil with all that power, and now he's just a walking robot. So he keeps bringing in all these other people to try and replace him, and Vader is like killing all them as well. But it's like Vader just getting more and more pissed off with the Empire and the Emperor.
Getting more and more powerful.
Yeah, I think at some point in that comic strip he learns he had kids. So,
oh really?
Or
that they survived?
No, that they. I think the person realises what that would mean and says that the kids died.
Okay.
But then that sets Anakin almost on the path of like, well, I fucking hate the Emperor because he told me they died.
Yeah. Well, no, there's a whole audio book about him. Like the whole point of his outfit is that it keeps him in pain, so he's not powerful enough to overthrow the Emperor or something.
Yeah.
Someone told me about.
Yes.
So even though it keeps him alive, the Emperor on purpose has made it quite clunky and big, so that he can't be powerful enough to overthrow it.
I mean, Anakin was quite a competent engineer. You think he would just be able to go, right, I'm going to be in my Fortune Mustafar, put the Emperor on mute, and then I'm just going to build this robot over here. This arm over here, it's better.
Exactly, yeah. Just build like a more streamlined version of it. But
mind you, he was walking, when he got his arm locked off in 2, he was walking around with that crappy robot arm for so long. Yeah. So,
maybe just get used to it, I don't know. But yeah, I agree actually. It would be really cool to
dive into Vader.
Especially if they've got Hayden back as well.
Exactly.
You could go for the literal. Because right now, 10 years later, he's obviously sort of full Vader. But you could go back 9 years and be like, is he still like in conflict with it and stuff? And like
see him slowly just go more and more dark.
Yeah, and then like people realizing who he is as he's killing these Jedis, and then trying to be like, what are you doing? You're the chosen one.
But you'd also be able to tell through that story what's happening to the galaxy at large, going from Republic into. Empire.
You can follow different planets.
Yeah, like sort of Bad Batch when they're going around seeing the Empire slowly becoming what it is.
Taking over, yeah. And then there's any conflict where the rebels are sort of overpowering him, he just comes in, wipes everybody out. It'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
No one would be safe.
No.
It'd be so good.
I think like with the voice as well, apparently it is James Earl Jones. They've taken the bits of him, like same with that they did with Luke. So on the one, Mark Hamill's on set and he's doing the lines, but then they obviously
because he's older and he sounds a bit different.
Yeah, they modulate the actual words. I don't know if James Earl Jones has actually done any of the narration for this, but or they've just taken all the bits that he's done and they can just synthesize it. But it sounds so good that they could just if they could do that. So the sad day that when he does, if he does, but they can just keep him going around forever. It'd be so good. Oh, great, just have Star Wars forever. Great times.
Star Wars is good. Star Wars.
Exactly. Do a full 19 years, full 19 season series. Every year following it all out to do
shit day hour by hour.
Yeah. 24, but Vader. 19 years.
Awesome.
It's a 24 style show. Like for 12 hours a day, it'll just be him floating back to.
Yeah.
It's like ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
It's just like,
I don't know. It depends if there's 24 hours in every planet. It might be good. Call it 66.
66. Jesus Christ! Did you see? Someone who said that. Someone sent a picture of like someone dressed up at Comic-Con as the Emperor, getting like a McDonald's, and it had order 66 on the thing. I was just like, God damn it, that's amazing. That's so good.
He was actually talking to any of the clone troopers at the end of the war. He was just like, "Oh, Palpatine, we're nipping down to
order me 61 and 66.
I have 24, a 35, and a 66. Order 66. 12 and shot. And he's come back from lunch. He's like, "What the fuck did you do?" And they're all dead.
Double Whopper code.
Yeah, the first two didn't get through communication. And all they heard was 66.
It was all 66. And he's come back from lunch and all the Jedi are dead. And he's like, well, that went so wrong.
Jesus Christ.
You wanted a chow, mate?
It's the worst Chinese ever.
Jedi!
I know I ordered extra crispy, but Jesus actually.
Can you smell burning? Sushi.
Right, we Sony soundtrack.
We're going to end it on that.
Yeah, we are 100% ending on that. So Ross Beck composed himself. So that was episode 4 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. I love to know your thoughts. What do you think about it? Where do you think the last 2 episodes are going to go? Is this the start of the rebellion being built? Is Obi-Wan going to have to face off against Vader again, or even Reva? Love to know your thoughts, theories. Did you enjoy this episode? Is it the best one of the season? Please comment below. And if you're watching this right now and you're not subscribed, you've watched through loads of random crap we just spoke about. So please comment, subscribe. And if you want to see the full reaction to this episode, head over to our Patreon where you'll find the full reaction of this episode, the rest of the season, all the other shows we react to. And we're also on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. In the description below. And we also do a podcast. So anyway, listen to podcasts, type in those podcasts, and you'll find us there. And we'll see you very soon for another episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi.